Oh, he asked his wife and her sister, says, anybody remember why this is up here? Because he took the rawhide riata and, or Hondu, and, you know, but he asked the question, well, why is this up here? So, well, Mike Hernandez hung that up. Well, that started the story of Mike Hernandez, who was a horse trainer that lived up the way. And when these girls were young, and Mike Hernandez, he would ride through the country going do day work and various and sundry things. You know, he'd always take time to stop in the yard there. And because he was a very good man with a horse, the sisters, they got to, you know, one of their favorite things was they would run out in the yard and they would meet Mike and they'd say, Mike, can you show us a trick? You know, can you make the horse do a trick? And so Mike always had something going on. And one day they asked about a trick, and the gate was open into the corral. And they said that Mike rode his horse into the corral there, and he had this busted riata. And he rode in there, and he just reached up there, and he hung that chunk of rawhide riata over the rafter. And he said, you know, probably something to the effect of, girls, watch this. He reached up and grabbed that chunk of riata with his hand and started spinning his horse. And he spun him, and spun him, and spun him, and spun him, and those girls said that chunk of rope never moved. And then all of a sudden he just stopped, and he went back the other way. And they said that rope never moved. When Les's ex-wife moved away from home, she was 19 years old, and that was still one of the favorite things that those girls enjoyed, was when that neighbor came through the yard. It wasn't any longer, can you make that horse do a trick? They said, can you spin